We're super excited. We have just launched the new album, a collaboration with Rob Townley and myself, Jane
Oh,
Schroeder, and we called it Deep. And I just wanted to chat backwards and forwards and just give you a little bit of insight of how the album was developed and how we produced it. So, Rob, over to you. You
over
produced
to me.
the music and the sounds.
Yeah, well, this is one of those moments, isn't it, Jane, where I I've been thinking about what we were going to say beforehand, and what keeps going round in my head is expect the unexpected. Yeah, expect the unknown, and that's what we got with this. Because when we recorded it, it was a late night session, wasn't it? Um, and we thought, well, we'll just give it a try and see what happens. And then we were taken into this place, into this environment, which was otherworldly. It was just so deep. And we just kept going deeper and deeper, and we ended up just just putting some music to the revelations you had at the time, and it was just an amazing experience. It's just one of those things that you just want to. It was so good, you just want to do it again because you just want to find out what's next, what's coming next, what mysteries are going to be revealed in the next one, and it's really exciting. So yeah, I think it was one of those spontaneous moments, wasn't it? Really.
It certainly was, because that's how we flow. We just flow with Rob will produce some sound frequency and he'll send it to me. And normally I'll play it morning and afternoon. And usually when I go to bed, it's in my heart the whole time. And I'll play it over and over again. And this one I love straight away because it was the heartbeat of Yeshua. And we actually tried to record it live this time with some people doing some worship, but I couldn't quite do it. But the moment we got back to the house, it began to flow in the secret place, in the mysterion of
Yeah.
Yahweh's heart. And during the actual recording, we had a visitation, and I talk quite a bit about it when I'm talking about it on the album to the music, and it's beautiful. And we had a visitation of Jesus himself. And I live right by the beach then in bonny, Scotland. And I saw Jesus walking on the water, and he came across the wasteland where I live off the harbour, and he literally morphed um, through the window and walked through our bodies. Oh, yes, Jesus can walk through you. We can walk in and engage with angels. They can walk in and out of us and a cloud of witnesses. And that very moment, I leant over just to put my hand on Rob's arm, just to pray for him. So I felt the presence so strong on me. And it was almost like we passed out, but we didn't. We were in the dimension, in the mysterion of the heart of Yeshua.
Yeah. It was something else, wasn't it? And I just long for more moments like that because we get so caught up in predictability and things that, especially with doing music and sound and stuff like that. Everything's so predictable these days, and I want something that's not predictable. I want something that's unknown, just unfamiliar. That's what I want. I crave the unfamiliar, just to like, let's push into something new. We certainly did that night, and I just can't wait for the next opportunity to find out what comes next with all this, really.
And that's the interesting fact. We did a crowdfunder, and anyone that's watching this video, we can't thank you enough for the
Yeah.
finances that came in. And we're looking at a new album right now, but this time I would definitely sing on it because I sing in a Taze choir now. And things have really took off for me. We sing in beautiful places like Chester Cathedral. There's these beautiful old churches in Cheshire where I live now. And we get halfway through our hour singing, I get just caught up and I forget I'm there. And I call it the fishes in the boat because I'm at heart an evangelist, let's be honest. And people will say to me afterwards, you weren't here. And I go, I wasn't actually. And I get the opportunity to say, well, I want to introduce you to my friend Jesus, or do you have a dream? And it's just began to really flow. And I'm just so thankful for Rob, because in the beginning, it was his baby to do this and to produce these sounds. I was so nervous. I get so nervous about it. But the last one was just, I was a lot more confident. And Rob is just an absolutely amazing, beautiful person to work with. And he carries that heart of Yahweh.
Ah, that's very kind. Thank you. Likewise, we're a good team, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah, but Jane also wants the unknown. She wants the unfamiliar. She doesn't want what's been and gone before. We want something new. And that's what I try and do with the music and the sound, and people that I work with, is try and encourage them to release their voice, their sound, because even speaking now, Jane's releasing a frequency, I'm releasing a frequency, which is unique to me and unique to Jane. And it's really important that people release that and have the opportunity to release that sound, because it's world changing. You know, we really need it in these times. It's really important.
In the words of Godfrey Birtle's song, "We're the people we've been waiting for." It changes because of us on the face of the earth and what we release. And what is so beautiful also, we normally get the name of it very quickly on the album cover. This was quite a conundrum to try and find it. And some of you have seen in the past, my Nun on the Run stuff, the series that Rebecca Morris paints and does, and we knew she was the lady to do this. We had many people send us stuff, but it wasn't quite hitting the spot. And she did this beautiful painting in a couple of days. And you'll see in the background, there are living stones and the mountains, the Roman hills, and I love creation. And in a sense, this is where we filmed it. My house is mountainous in the background and the beach at the front. And so it's all about the living stones, the rocks cry out, the sound, the frequency. And before we even produced it, we did have an afternoon on the beach, and Rob did a little bit of a chanty thing down on the beach. I'm going to put that out again. It was beautiful, and he talked about creation and the sound. It's beautiful. It was so spontaneous. We are totally together when we collaborate, spontaneous. And I just think that's the heart of Yahweh.
Yeah, come on. You know, let's have more spontaneity in our lives. Come on, people. Be spontaneous, you know. Think about doing something spontaneous now once you finish watching this video. You know, the you know, it's all there ready for you. You know, you've got the voice, you've got the air in your body to let that out, you know. You're creative beings as well. So let's hear it, let's see it. You know, let's see the fruits of our spontaneity through his heart. Yeah, that'd be great.
That is so beautiful. And so, guys, you know, Rob's website, your website,
Kainosproductions.com.
Kainosproductions.com. Mine's janeschroeder.com. And beautiful Christmas present, the album. Loads of stuff on Rob's website as well to download. But either way, just enjoy it with your heart, your soul, and your spirit, and just enjoy the presence and the frequency and the sound. They're just releasing that into your hearts right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And expect the unexpected with this album as well, because it is different than stuff we've done before. It's certainly different than anything you would have heard before. So, you know, be prepared for the unprepared.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rob. And look out for the next time we release another one. This is going to be something else. We're building each one we're doing. We're building on it.
Absolutely.
Up here in the ascending updraft in the heart of Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yay.
Amen to that.
Okay. Amen. Bless you all.